Hello and welcome to today's container gardening video. Today is going to be a basic update on how everything is doing, and some of the stuff is actually ready to harvest now. Just a few of them though. First we'll go over to the pimento melons. It's doing really good, hanging up here. Has a few little ones growing right down there. Also get a bit bigger. They're growing quite quickly. Got some more flowers up here, so we'll get more fruit there. Next we'll go over to the peppers, and we'll start on the end here with the monster peppers. We got two peppers right here. This one has a little bit of a disease on it right now that I've been treating, so hopefully save that pepper, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's the biggest pepper, which I'm not too happy about it. So here's the plants, and then next are the Marconi peppers. We have a pepper up there. Got a few more back here. Another one right here. So there's a good amount on that one. Next we have the Mira peppers. And those are the tallest plant on there, right up in the middle, all the way up onto my neighbor's porch. So mostly a bunch of smaller little buds all over the place, but there are a few developing right over here, so it's looking pretty good. Got peppers all over on it. Next is the habananda, my smallest pepper plant that kind of got buried by everything else. But as you can see, it is starting to get some little tiny peppers on there. So it is still growing. Next is my hot cherry peppers. They're all over the place. There's a whole bunch of them, and there's a red one right there that's just about ready to harvest. There's a little bit of green left on this side over here. That one's getting pretty close. Haven't seen any other red ones on that one yet. And then my hot cyan is just covered in peppers. It goes all the way down here, all the way up there. Just hundreds of peppers all over the entire plant, and it's just growing everywhere. There's even some down here right in front of the Mira, all over in there. So many peppers, you can actually kind of smell the spice on it right now. And even if I walk around here, it's also growing all the way up into here. So many peppers on that one. Alright, and then the mystery pepper plants, they're right down there. They're doing pretty good. So this other one, this is the tallest one right here. Still don't see any peppers developing on those yet. So actually there's one right here. Looks like that, I don't know what that is yet, but we'll see soon enough. Otherwise they all have lots of flowers. This one's starting to get a little peppers on it. So I am excited for those ones too. Alright, next we'll go for the jelly melon. That vine's doing pretty good here. Coming up here, coming around the corner. Actually, it's about just a little bit behind the cucamelon right there. Cucamelon's still a little bit ahead of it. And they're meeting with the passion fruit vine on this side here. I had to redirect the passion fruit vine because it was starting to grow up into my neighbor's porch. I don't think they would appreciate that. Next, we'll deal with the cucamelons, and they are all over the place. I have been every once in a while just picking a few of these and eating them. They're very good. They don't even make it to the kitchen. All over on here, and the vine stretches, as you saw, all the way past the jelly melon on the right side, and on the left side all the way to the main passion flower plant. That's my cucamelons. And we have my dragon fruit cactus, which is growing quite big now and quite quickly. Excited there. Then we have my edamame soybeans, which I think are about ready to harvest. It's looking like they are. So those might not be here for the next video because I might harvest them. So here's the passion fruit vine, and you saw it stretches all the way on the other side. We still have that single passion fruit that has not changed color yet, just sitting there. So if anyone has any tips on why it's not growing at all, I would appreciate that. Starting to get a little frustrated with that one. Just sitting there taunting me. Alright, and then we have my kiwis next. My kiwi berries. Some cold hardy kiwis. They're still all over inside here, and they too are not ripening as fast as they should be. But the vine is growing like crazy. It's growing here, it's growing all the way up there and shooting out, and then all the way up here it's the vines that are growing all the way along here. I had to redirect that really big one that was sticking all the way out over the sidewalk, so that's growing really big. Alright, now we'll go over to my tomatoes here. They're doing really good. I harvested a few of them. About 10 tomatoes so far I've harvested. They're really good. They're a little bit sweeter than cherry tomatoes, I would say. They're the same size as cherries, but a little bit sweeter. Next, we have my Minnesota midget melon, which it has a melon growing right here and right here. Pretty nice sized one. I did not see this one last week, but this one is bigger than the other one I showed last week. So, and sometimes for some of these plants they have multiple names, and you'll hear me use multiple names for them. So this is also a cantaloupe. It's a different type of cantaloupe. The actual name is Minnesota midget melon. So if you have any questions on those. And then my dwarf tamarillos, got some developing right up here, and they got flowers on that one, flowers over on that one, other good stalks growing there. Yeah, those are doing really good. And have my Nargilla here, very spiky as ever. Possibly have some flowers growing right here, not too sure. It'll be very exciting if that ends up producing fruit, because it's not supposed to produce fruit at this altitude. So I'm at a very low altitude where they normally are growing in the mountains at a higher altitude, and they're used to producing fruit then. It's usually pretty hard to produce fruit at a lower altitude where I'm at. So here's my fruit trees. They're doing very, very good. Start over here. Yeah, that one's looking really good. That one is my clementine tree. Then we have both my fig trees here. There's a small one right here. We have the bigger one over here. It's kind of getting buried by my lemon tree, which is just expanded at the base like crazy. So that will definitely need some pruning by next year. Try to control that a little bit. And then we have my giant elephant ears and a bunch of my other flowers that I'm growing. Got a nice big leaf here. Reference to my hand, it's basically, say this leaf is probably about 2.5 feet long. So pretty big leaves, and got some small ones down there and really small ones down there. Alright, and that is my container garden. If anyone has any questions about how to grow anything, leave it down in the comments and I will try to answer that in next week's video. Otherwise, please subscribe to my videos to stay updated and enjoy my other videos. Thank you.